And Jesse Jackson Jr., I want to tell you that you have done God's work and you've done a good job. Your father reminds you, and he reminds me, that you can't play 9 innings of baseball without having some stains on your uniform. If you don't have a few stains on your uniform, you've been watching the game, you've not been participating in the game. The Lord is not finished with you yet. He has exciting things to share with us. But Jesse, please come in your special way and offer your celebration words for your father, Jesse L. Jackson Jr. The Honorable Jesse L. Jackson Jr., Jesse Jackson. Now, welcome back, Jesse Jr. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Yusuf told me that I have 5 minutes, and then he took 2 of them. Let me first begin by giving honor and praise to God for the privilege of returning to this sacred desk. On this, the occasion for the Evans of the 84th birthday celebration, the pre-celebration of the Reverend Jesse Jackson. I want to, in the few minutes that I do have, make 3 points, because I can't wait to hear from Congressman Jonathan Jackson and the Honorable Mayor of the City of Chicago. Give both of these outstanding leaders a great round of applause. Reflect upon the occasion, Alderman, of the life of the Reverend Jesse Jackson. I think about how God has placed his life in time. On October 8th, 1941, my father was born out of wedlock to a single mother who had no man in the home to claim her child, and my father was adopted by his grandmother. Jessie Burns is on his birth certificate. She would later get married as a teenage mother to a Charles Jackson, and Charles Jackson, Reverend, would adopt him, and he would become Jesse Jackson. And when I reflect upon the 84 years of his life, he was in time before Brown versus the Board of Education in 1954, and so he saw the Iron Curtain of segregation fall down, and he had witnessed the pain that his mother and his family and his people had experienced in South Carolina. He understood the history of black people, the history of Native American people, the history of women, and he understood all of this over time. And the moment that he is born in time, and for the 84 years that we have enjoyed his existence, his leadership, his movement, his struggle for change, it was to keep and save all of us from being out of time. I know it's good. I'm thinking of it as I go. When I think about being in 1965 born, and I grew up in the era of Mayor Richard J. Daley. And then I remember, Alderman, the 8 days that rather than have Wilson Frost, a black man, succeed him as mayor of the city of Chicago, they made us wait until the council could agree, I believe, on Blandick. The city of Chicago, this city, decided to go 8 days without a mayor in the city of Chicago rather than have a black man succeed Richard J. Daley. And the city council appointed, I believe, Blandick to be the mayor, who would then, and Betty Magnus, I'm going to need your help, and I'm sure the mayor would do a better job of it, and then the mayor, Blandick, would be succeeded by Jane Byrne, and Jane Byrne would then, I know I'm going to get this out of order, succeeded by Harold Washington, who would then be succeeded by Sawyer, who would then be succeeded by Richard J. Daley.
Richard M.
I'm sorry, Richard M. Daley, who would then be succeeded by Rahm Emanuel, who would then be succeeded by Lori Lightfoot, who would then be succeeded by Brandon Johnson. Our mayor in the city of Chicago, in the tradition of Jesse Jackson, was born in time, over time, to protect our city in this time. The sum of all of our history, the sum of Jesse Jackson, the sum of Brandon Johnson is about this moment. That's what my dad would not say in his humility, but I get to say it about him. Every single one of us cannot choose the age in which we are born. We can only choose the response to the age in which we were born. Jesse Jackson was one side on the side of a segregated America, another side on Rivera keeping hope alive of red, yellow, brown, black, and white people and bringing coalitions together. We are a different America because Jesse lived. Our politics in the city of Chicago are different because Brandon lives. When I reflect upon all of the mayors of the city of Chicago, there is no mayor who will stand up to what we are looking at on this day, but the one God gave us in time. And the other J, the congressman of the 1st Congressional District, my brother Jonathan Jackson. It was Jonathan's idea some 30 years ago that I run for Congress of the United States, and I had no idea what Congress was about. Jonathan and Marty King took me on a tour of the south side of Chicago and the south suburbs, and we did not know if we could win. You remember that, Ms. Dobbins. We registered the most people to vote. We inspired the most people to vote, and we ran against the Democratic Party and all of its money. Because labor was with Emil, and labor was with Alice, and labor was with Monique. We registered the most voters. That's where we got that from Jesse Jackson. When he ran in 84 and he ran in 88, Democrats did not register or inspire people to vote. I have never, Mr. Mayor, ever heard my father refer to a voter as an apathetic person. He always refers to voters as uninspired. And therefore, leadership that is born in time must inspire our people because of over time before all of us are out of time. And so thank God for Jesse Jackson. Yeah. Thank God for a man who stopped complaining about how he was born and how he was raised and his limited circumstance. Thank God for a man who transitioned his pain into power and decided to do something about it. Thank God for a man who cared about us more than he cared about himself. Thank God for selfish and suffering leadership. Thank thank God for 84 years of Jesse Jackson.
Thank you, Jesse Jackson Jr.